Babysitters, have you ever witnessed something horrible happen to one of your kids? I was sitting on the front porch watching the 3 kids I was babysitting. They were rolling around in the grass in the front yard. I was about to call them inside when the youngest one suddenly stood and ran toward the street, giggling madly while the oldest was chasing him. I saw the truck coming in slow motion. I stood and yelled a warning, but it was too late. I'll never forget the squealing tires from the truck or the sickening crunch as it made contact with the child. I screamed and the 2 other kids began crying immediately. I had to do something. Grabbing my phone, I immediately called 911 and explained the situation as I sobbed into the phone gasping for breath. I was hysterical. I was only 16 and the Graves trusted me with their children. They were going to hate me for this. The paramedics arrived quickly and placed the child into the back of the ambulance. I stayed behind with the other kids and called their parents who were on a date. Their mom screamed at me on the phone until she finally ran out of words and hung up. I was a mess of tears and snot as I waited for them to get home. When they finally arrived, a few minutes later, the mom grabbed her other kids and got them loaded up in the car to go to the hospital. "Get out of our house," the dad hissed at me. "I won't be paying you for your services, and you'll be lucky if you get another job in this town." He looked angry enough to hit me, so I ran out the front door and didn't stop until I reached my house. My parents found me sobbing on the porch swing, and I told them what happened. Mom tried telling me it wasn't my fault, but I couldn't see it. I was their babysitter. I should have paid better attention to them, but as I thought about it, something didn't sit right with me. Something about the oldest boy. Right before the youngest ran into the street, he had whispered something in his brother's ear. I saw the look in the youngest boy's eyes. Something that looked an awful lot like fear and panic. The oldest boy looked cruel, but I convinced myself that nothing was going on. I spent the rest of the night sobbing into my pillow and praying the kid was going to be okay. The Graves didn't offer any updates on how their son was doing, and when I tried going to the hospital to ask about him, the receptionist told me coldly that I wasn't family and she wouldn't give me any information. It was a small town, so everyone knew who I was. But now, kids crossed the street when they saw me coming. Parents wouldn't look at me. Teachers at school shot me pitying looks before ignoring me completely. My best friend refused to be friends with me because I became the babysitter who almost got one of her children killed. I was suddenly labeled irresponsible. Everyone at school found out the kid survived the crash before I was told. I stopped going to school completely because I became a social pariah. No one wanted to be around me and the bullying was horrible. Food got dumped on me in the cafeteria. Girls dumped their drinks on my head. Guys slammed me into lockers and laughed with their friends when they saw me blinking back tears. The teacher saw it happen, but no one did a damn thing to stop it. So I begged Mom to take me out of school. She refused, but she did give me a week off where I stayed home, curled up on the couch, watching sad, sappy movies. Then about a week or 2 later, someone banged on our front door at 9 o'clock at night. Mom answered the door and nearly slammed it shut, but Mr. Graves grabbed the front door looking like a mess. His eyes were red and puffy from crying, and his hair was in messy curls. "Please, I just need a minute," he said desperately. Mom glared at him. "After how you treated my daughter," she snapped. "Are you insane?" "Please," he repeated. I stood. "Let him in, Mom."
To continue, swipe left to go to the profile, then tap the pin video, then tap the CapCut icon in the bottom left. Finally click the red button.